with. He's saying, so what about us getting together? And she's going, no, it's just not going to happen. And he goes, so what are my chances? 1 in 10, 1 in 100? And she goes, no, more like 1 in a million. And he pauses and he goes, so I've still got a chance. That's Europe.
Yeah.
Europe's been told they got a 1 in a million shot. They go, great, man. Those are great odds.
There's this expression, I always think about it, when your whole stop digging, we should, there has to
First
be
rule
some
of crisis
reverse.
management. First rule of crisis management.
Yeah, we're not just destroying Ukraine, we're destroying Europe at the same go. It's, no, I think this is a crisis of leadership, to be honest. It's quite sad that this is the strategy or absence of strategy we currently have. Anyways, do you have any final thoughts before we wrap up?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. I am completely puzzled by the self-destructive policies of these European leaders, where instead of seeking cheaper access to fuel, they are make sure they're going to pay higher prices for oil and gas. All along, they've been destroying nuclear power plants, relying, you want to go to Germany and rely on solar energy. I spent a lot of time in Germany over 23 years when I was working with the U.S. military, particularly in Stuttgart. You know what? Between like October and March, it gets dark in Germany a lot earlier than in other places. And so solar power doesn't work too well in the dark. You need a lot of sunlight. And Germany, unlike my state, Florida is known as the Sunshine State. Germany has never been called that, the Sunshine State. So it's just one example of the detachment from reality. The only thing that can save Europe, I think, is if the people themselves suddenly rise up against these crazy leaders, boot them out, and say, hey, we want to live in peace with Russia. We want to have prosperous economies, and we don't want to, use hatred of foreigners as a foundation for our foreign policy.
Well, during the Cold War, the balancing of the Soviet Union was a strong foundation for unity within the West. But these days, the Europeans are provoking war with Russia, alienating India, China, even alienating the United States, and also fragmenting Europe.
Yeah.
They refer to the Belgium as an asset of Russia, and they're going to punish everyone from Czech Republic, Slovakia, and Hungary for not towing the line. This cannot go on forever before we end up destroying ourselves. So